Hello, I'm Sam Kaye and I'm reporting for Thanet Writers. Now today we're investigating literary festivals. Now literary festivals are becoming a huge thing. They're getting ever more popular as the year grows. Thanet's own literary festival, the Margate Bookie, takes place in the Turner Contemporary and the Sands Hotel in Margate. Now many writers would dream of seeing their first Lit Fest, so we've come to the Turner Contemporary to see the Margate Bookie in action. What makes you appear at Lit Fests?
It's a huge lot of fun, absolutely. So my book came out last Thursday and it's the first Lit Fest I'm doing post-publication date. And I'm having so much fun here. Firstly, it's lovely to talk about what you've written to such an amazingly, wonderful bunch of people here at Margate. So I'm really enjoying every moment of it, to share my journey with other people.
Well, the reason why I come to an event such as this is the audience. I get fascinating questions, and I have never been to an event of this kind, or a lecture or a talk or a seminar, where I haven't learned something. There will be somebody in the audience who will say, can I tell you what my uncle did, or can you tell me what my grandfather did? And they will have a little piece of information, and that information is part of a jigsaw. And for me, that is absolutely wonderful, and I have met the most extraordinary people, and everybody, when you provoke them a little bit, have a connection with the intelligence community somewhere in their life or the life of their relatives.
Why do you take part in festivals like this?
I love them, they're bread and butter to me, but also it's just lovely to engage with people who are passionate about the subjects in which I'm interested. And it's lovely to share that, because a writer's life is a solitary one. You're sitting there's you and the computer, or the books, and then you're let out to meet people who have similar interests.
I think it's really important to meet the authors, to enjoy themselves, to have a relaxing time, but meet their public, and you get to hear lots of really interesting people speak, which in a festival, in a very short space of time, which normally you don't get to do. You'd have to go to many separate events, so that's one of the most enjoyable things about it. And this is my first time on a panel, so yeah, I finally get to see the other side.
What do you get out of appearing at a literary festival?
Oh, just the fact that people are here because they love books. That's it. Everybody is here because they're great readers and they love books, and just the energy of kind of, this is what we hear. And there's something for everybody. I mean, it's kind of, there are people who read, romantic fiction, horror fiction, dystopia, historic, and non-fiction as well. And the fact that the energy of everyone's here because they love the book. Can't say fairer than that.
Well, I think it's both attending and appearing, because I think at Lit Fest it's always nice to be, there's a lot of work and energy and nervousness that goes into kind of doing your bit, but it's actually then what you gain from listening and hearing from other people. And one of the things I get most, because it's just ideas, it's just lovely ideas, hearing how other people have tackled things helps me think about what I'm doing, how that applies to what I'm doing. I might, have fun. I, learn and, and laugh sometimes. I think Lit Fests are just a fantastic experience to come along and sit there. You don't have to be, you don't even have to be a writer. You could just be a reader or somebody that's curious and just see, because there's actually something for everyone. Lots of different topics. So choose ones that interest you, and maybe choose one or two topics to go along to that. Wild cards, if you like, something you think, I don't know anything about that. Let's go see. Well, it's interesting. It's as much about who's talking and who's presenting as the conversations you have whilst you're waiting and the people sitting next to you. So yeah, I think I love these sorts of things. It's just really stimulating, energising, fun things to do.
My first event was down at Deal, actually, just along the coast, and quite terrifying actually. And there was one old lady who kept saying, speak up, and I was almost shouting, and her daughter said, don't worry, she always says that. But it's fine, and as you get the buzz back, and it's meet lovely people, and I really enjoyed it. I sort of started accepting events, and now I've got too many requests now, unfortunately, but it's lovely.
keep believing in yourself, have faith in what you're writing or have written. And I would say that you should apply the same amount of creativity to the submission process as you would to the writing of your book. So it's part of the same thing, submitting your work to other people, sending it out, and actually writing it. I think both processes require a lot of creativity, and I think that's very important.
So as you can see, LitFest's not only diverse, but there's no holds barred. You can turn up, you can be like me, you could be a writer who's just desperate to go and meet new people, other writers, authors, maybe even agents. It doesn't matter what skill level you are. The fact of the matter is, you go to one of these events, you're surrounded by like-minded people. Now, if you're anything like me and you are a writer, this is a great opportunity to meet those in the trade, those who have excelled, maybe those who are struggling. It really is the perfect mix of people, and I really couldn't suggest it anymore. I'm Sam Kaye, I'm at the Margate Bookie reporting for Thanet Writers.